Hi, welcome along to MK1 Restorations and episode Quattros, episode 4 of Can't see Saint Wheat. No, that's 8. Into to our cats. Cats, yes, it is pretty cat to be honest. Off the build restoration of the Ford Transit Connect 2006 1.8 TDCi. Right, I'm in the kitchen sink. Well, I'm physically not in the kitchen sink, but parts are. We've had a good recce since I'd done that stuff that I did last. Yeah, basically stripped the bulkheads out. It's on the decking. I need to get a good old scrubber dub because I'm going to be putting that felt on there if it goes back in. Who knows? So yeah, anyway, I have literally stripped out everything. Everything's been in the sink. Yes, even the interior light. That's been in. That was black in there, pretty much. Even the festoon lamp. You can see it's got like a brown ring to it, hasn't it? In the middle. That's just going to affect the lumens that comes out of it. So I'm going to investigate and see if I've got any LED festoony thingies, or I can just take the two out of the rear lamp in the rear part of the van and see if they're cleaner than that one. Okay, this is the seatbelt up and downy bit there, just a bit of trim. We've got the B-pillar door cover there. Now, here are the elephant ears. Yes, that is cleaned up rather well, hasn't it? Okay, there's one that I did earlier, and here's one that's not been done yet. Okay, so that's the drinker's side, and that's the driver's side. Let's just turn these over, just to give you a bit of a comparison. What's that? Oh, it's just a wet mark where it's been on the skink there. Right, so there's the clean one, and there's the dirty one. So you can even see just on the camera here, clean, filthy. It is skanky. And do you know what I did that with? You can't beat Shadazzle to give your stuff a dazzle. It's probably why it's called Shadazzle. Ding! Right, yeah, that's good, that stuff. With a nail brush. My wife's nail brush is in there somewhere. There's my paintbrush to do all the cobwebs and things. Yes, I go right into detail with these things, don't I? I can't even find my flipping nail brush now. There it is. I've upgraded to a plastic one now because the wooden ones keep splitting. So yeah, a bit of Shadaz and a bit of... And I didn't wipe it off straight away. Give it a good... Just stop. Just give it a minute or two. Then wipe it off with a dry rag. And it doesn't have to be microfiber this time. What happened to all the old rags before microfiber came along? They're all redundant now. So I've bought mine out of retirement, and now they're doing cleaning work in the kitchen with me. How good is that? Repurposing. Poor old rags. Who'd have them? Right, so I'm going to finish off that elephant ear, get that bit of trim done, and I'll be outside on the decking, cleaning and scrubbing the bulkhead, ready for some fibrous matting, just to finish that off. Like I say, if it goes back in, it's all up in the air yet what the van is going to be. Okay, carry on. Oh, look at my ears. Oh, here we go in the back. Just thought I'd show you guys this before I clean it up. That is the positive battery terminal cover. Needs a good drowning, that, doesn't it? There we are, without the bulkhead in, and my goodness me, what a space this is. I think I showed you the interior lights last night, didn't I? Yeah, at the moment I'm all that bulkhead's in the guys, two parts, comes down to about there, and then you've got like a dog shelf, and then you've got the bottom part. All the door sills are off. Well, that one is anyway, it's in the back there. It's there. Yeah, it's all been cleaned. It looks bloody new, doesn't it? Really, underneath all that. That needs... I am not taking all that off because you can see... You see it? The old grip fill? No, that can stay. And that bit will have a new piece of double-sided super duper tape on it to hold that still. Right, yeah, the plan is to undo the 2 front bolts and then get that seat out, and then I can actually remove the whole carpet. Take that out, not the carpet, the rubber mat, the waterproof so-called rubber matting, because I just want to check that hasn't gone there and there on this side, on the drinker's side. Now, whilst I'm doing this, I have come across many things. First of all, we have a big titty nipple on the roof, and inside it comes to there, and that went across the ceiling to that cable, literally vertical on the screen now, and then went down the A pillar. And there's something on that side which has been chopped off on the top and sort of plastered over, sort of thing. And there's 2 cords going down, all down the A pillar down there. I've got all this gumph coming from the back. Here's the wiring loom. That's the van stuff, and this is all CI5 extra duper duper stuff. Now, this cable I've pulled down from up the top, as I have these 2. There is an external speaker, which feels quite nice actually. That's proper weighty. What makes that? Nokia. So this must have been a proper phony, what do you call it? Where's the end of this coax? What did I do with that? It's proper. Oh, there it is. It's proper flipping. Well, I say old tech now, isn't it? But it was all proper wired in. I don't know where that exactly goes to, but a lot of it that goes that way. So I need to take out the stereo. I need to remove that, and I need to take this panel out here to get into there. Another reason why I want to get into there is because I have made a purchase. Oh shit, I've just put the hazard lights on. I wonder what the hell that was then. Yeah, I bought this little gizmo. Basically, it's 2.1 amp USB power supplies. In the middle, when the van's running, you'll see a little red or a blue LED, digital display voltage. So that's good. And I want to put that in either of these 2 blanks. I'm thinking the recessed, but then again it'll be quite near. You've got the gears going forward. It's out of the way. Yeah, I reckon there then. It's only going to be effective in sort of 5th or reverse. I need to drill a hole through there. But before I do that, there's a lot of stuff going on behind it. It doesn't look like much, does it? But there is a lot of gumph going on behind here, so I need to remove. There's 2 screws under there. Apparently, see them? Little screws at one there. So that needs to come out, and then the 2 pins. What I do for these is I get an old metal wire coat hanger, and I just cut like a U shape, put them in, and that all slides out, disconnect it all, and there should be another couple of clips or screws holding the rest of this face sheet on. This, I cannot find for the life of me what feeds it or where it goes. All right. The 12 volt power point, which is actually a cigarette lighter, isn't it? That doesn't work. Yeah, so I've got all these leads coming through the bulkhead, and when this just goes to a fuse to the positive battery terminal. I've just taken that out, taken the fuse out, and that red rocker switch still comes on. So you tell me. Oh Christ, it's thundering again. Right, so there we have it. I've got to chop them 2 off. Like I say, I've got to treat this where those holes were left with the brackets up in here. I've got my finger on the end of the bolt now, which is holding the roof rack on. There was nothing there. It was literally holes. So hence the water's gotten in. And, ooh. There's my tea. That's my tea sorted out. There's my supper. I'm all right. What we got in here? Oh, God. No, we don't want spider's eggs, do we? Go on. It's like a bogey, innit? It never comes off. So, yeah, once that's off, like I say, I'm hoping I find all my woes there. And again, back this end, Yeah, she's a bit of a mess, isn't she? I've got all that garb. Literally, a lot of this is the going to that stuff going to the front. It's just not needed, and it's, you know, it's all disconnected. It's just doing nothing. And I've got some more behind there too. One of them is a permanent feed. I know that because I put the tester on it down to earth, and it's a positive permanent 12-volt feed. Tried the little rocker switch. That still comes on red. Doesn't do anything to that. I've tried every other core. That little switch doesn't do anything this end. So I don't know quite what's going on. But I will get to it, and I'll get to it when I take that fascia off. And that's only time I'll be able to see, you know, what's going on exactly. I don't want to do too much chopping here yet until this is out, so I can delve into the electricamics. Let's go around the other side. What is all that stuff from the bloody roof? I'll better leave that like that. Feel a bit better today. I felt really shit last couple of days because I've just done too much. Right, what we got? See, look at all this. There's rakes of it. You know, just I can chop all that out now because that just goes up to there, whatever that is. Let's have a look. Let's see what that is. Don't know. It must be some sort of telecommunication aerial device or something back in the day, before we had all this, you know, permanent Wi-Fi and stuff. Well, there's the headlining, and it is. You can see where the rust has been dripping down it from a few showers. That's all it's had, isn't it? A few showers. But I will treat that and get those bits of up on the ceiling there. I mean, that's it. Overall, the old headliner. And that is, trust me, that is soot. Now, I don't want to touch that with a cloth because that'll just be one huge. You remember you used to do the old charcoal drawing? You used to have to smudge it to make it, you know, like a different shade of grey. That's what will happen if you do that. So I need to get the vac out here, very carefully sort of stipple it. That's the only way you're going to get that grey off. Trust me, been there, done that. T-shirt. So, like I said, there's the headlining, the plastic part, or the tray. Right, winnow, la la la, music, la 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 la, fiddly dee. Look at that. That has come up well, hasn't it? That was up on the ceiling like that. Where are we? A bit of light on it. Like that with the interior light. And that's the back of it. After being cleaned, that was disgusting. It looks like greasy fingers have been up there permanently, but yeah, it's all clean now, luckily. So that's good. Just brings it right up, doesn't it? Here's the top part of the bulkhead. So that top part is not too heavy, really. It's this bottom piece. Because it's all double reinforced, that is a proper weight. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here and crack on with some cleaning, washing. I'm going to rip out parts of the cable in that I don't need in there. Just being careful because I can't take the console out until tomorrow. I don't want to leave it tonight all ripped out. So there's that. Plus I need a very early night, don't I? Yes, say goodbye. Oh, goodbye, people. See you next time. Hello, good morning. Another beautiful day in out of town. Something right. Crack on, easy. Stop waffling. Just get the job done. What we're doing this morning, we are taking the front mat out because it's skanky. It needs a good scrub, as per usual. B, I've dropped some screws down behind the dashboard and I really need to get in there properly to get them out. And C, see if there's any more rust on the passenger side, on the drinker's side. Okay, so I've just whipped the seats back into the back there, as was. And yeah, so I've got that thing to take up. You know what? Get yourself one of these, lads. They're brilliant. Get burgers out as well. Absolutely spot on.
So there's that. Oh yeah, I need to get all this wiring out as well. So the only way to do it really is to get in there. Oh, I need to take that out, which is 2 of them. One there, one there. Right, let's get your ass in there, son. Oh, that really wasn't in there very well, was it? Flipping heck, that was bloody torque wrench up to £130 for that. Ah, you are. Ah, yeah, she's coming on. I do like the new badges, I've got to say. Looking spot on now. Come on, it's me, to you. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, this is one of those Rubik pubes, isn't it? That's it. I could do with a bit of teak oil. Where's that clip gone? I'm notorious for putting things down. What I've done now is I've got some little containers somewhere. See over there, like Chinese containers. And I'm putting all the screws in one, all the clips in another. So, yeah, there's another screw I'd already lost. Or I thought I'd lost. So now there's not a lot. I don't. Okay. So how did they do that then? Oh, don't tell me the mat went in. Then they put all this framework in. Oh, cack. You have got to be joking. I didn't count on that. Obviously it's joined there, but that can be unplugged and come out of there. That's not an issue. I really don't want to slice that because it will start making this all saggier. And then you've got to contend with slicing that in there somehow. Oh, knobs. Right, leave it with me. It's another conundrum I need to work out. What we got under here? Yeah, more ghoulishness. That's where the jack sits. It's like a little face, isn't it? Yeah, right. Leave me to it. What a great start to the day. Balls. Balls the name, balls the game. Okay, cracking on. Right, well, so much for getting the mat right out. Hey guys, I've had a think about it outside the box, and what I've come up with is, do I really need to take the mat completely out? No. I could just fold it up, couldn't I, and sort of bungee strap it to the ceiling there somehow and just work at it from there. But the part I really need to get to is in the footwell, so that's where I really need to get to. So what I've done is I'm going to do one side at a time. I'm so glad I did this, because we've got startings of rusty crusty there. Just let me grab me tool. Right, grab me tool. That's not too bad yet, that's just superficial. But here, it's looking pretty darn crap. And if that was left unattended, God knows where we'd be in a year or so's time. So, well, I am so glad that's come up. Tiny bit there, but that's just little bits of grit. I think that's just where they had those leaks up in the ceiling there. It's not so bad. Again, we've got a bit across here where the spot welds are, sort of thing. A little bit of crusty going on there. Now that's all due to the roof leaking up there. It's just been coming straight down the B pillar, straight into here, and this installation is okay. is sound deadening mat. This stuff is actually wet. So again, I am so chuffed that I am actually getting this out. I'm going to take out just the wet stuff because, oops, sorry. Once you got water in there, that's the end of that, isn't it? But this bit still got a bit of insulation around. What would that be? Here, wouldn't it? I don't know. I might just take it all off. I've got sound deadening mats coming, some more coming later. Yeah, that's wet. You can see that's wet. That's actually shiny. So yeah, this is all wet. What's it like up under yonder? I don't really know. Let's have a look. There's that expanding. I think we're okay there. And what we like right in the corner. Yeah, I think we're okay there. I think this sound deadening mat has absorbed most of the liquid, fortunately. You know, when someone takes a roof rack off, just put a bolt back in the hole at least. You know? Saves a lot of grief, doesn't it? Right, I've got my bucket of bowl of what I've been using to do all this fan is just washing powder, El Cheapo washing powder, hot water, a couple of old flannels, like a little sponge with a Scotch-Brite pad stuck on one side. It's just enough to agitate it, and the power of the powder is much better than washing up liquid or anything like that. It cuts right through everything. And if you're really fucking anal, stick washing up liquid in it as well. Just don't drink it, kids. All right. Okay, right, let me crack on with this side. I want to get this minty, and I want to get that sanded, and I'll get that rust treatment on it pronto. I'm going to let the underside of that carpet mat dry as best it can. Yeah. And hopefully, Postino Pat, I'll be here before it comes time to lay this back down. So then he can give me my pads. I can put them in under the floor and then put the floor back down. That would be great, wouldn't it? Right, I'm cracking on. Got me brew. Well, that cleaned up rather nicely, but unfortunately, just shows the problem more betterer, doesn't it? There's a lot more than what I expected there. And once I go over it with the angle grinder, I think that's going to take that, you know, right back and around, and I just want to do the whole lot there, haven't I? Elsewhere, not too bad. This area is absolutely beautifully rock solid. That I'm not going to worry about. It is literally... I'm going to go over it with the angle grinder, sod it. Yeah, look. It'll open that up. Here, we've got a bit of bubble here. We've got a bit of bubble there. Just generally, Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, I'm just going to go over this with the old thingy, and then come in here with my super duper rust converter stuff, and let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Hey, Posty's been. Oh, what am I doing kneeling down? I'm going to regret this later. Never mind. Posty's been. Let's have a look. Now, inside this bag is insulation. Now it's kind of like, yeah, like fiberglass, but it's not itchy or scratchy, come to think of it. It is recycled bottles. What a great idea. What a fantastic idea. Now, that would be flammable though, wouldn't it? don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Have to read up some gumph on it, but I bought it anyway to insulate the van. So yeah, but it's recycled bottles, and I was happy with that. Making use, reuse, repurpose, rescue, restore, all that gumph. Right, I'm going to give the underside of that a bit of a wipe. This is drying really well. That's dried right out. This mat, unfortunately, as soon as you try and bend it, it's like my skin. That needs a bit of oil of ulas, doesn't it, on there? No, that's shagged. Yeah, that's all. It's all just falling apart. It's point, you know. Look at it. Oh, out of the way, cable. So as soon as I bend it here, it's just going to go. Even, you know, with those sound effects, even what I might do before it goes too far is I might stanley that across flat, you know, a straight line. Do it like that, and then I will insulate it with the insulating pads, sound deadening pads, beg your pardon. Then I will put some insulation down. Then I will put that that anthracite cloth, for want of a better word, felt, if you like. It's 6mm thick or 7mm thick, so that will tidy that up quite nicely, all in the footwell there. Right, okay, I need to drink my brew rather quickly. I snapped all this stuff out in the end. It was sopping, absolutely sopping. There's no way there's anything that's going to dry out in there like that, is there? So okay, I need to crack on, get on with it easy, stop waffling. Okie dokie, man. Yeah, that's better. I've peeled all the old silicone, or whatever it was, on the chewing gum, or whatever it was, off the bottom of that mat. Otherwise, we're going to have a little lines in the carpet. Now, yeah, I'll hook that out with a pair of scissors, and you can see where it's wet. All that is soaked, and all that is soaked. Ugh. So that's how much water it was just sitting underneath there, which can only lead to one thing, can't it? Rot. That's the reason why I do what I do, because if I don't, no one else will, and this van will go to the breakers. There we go. Raf, hello mate, thanks for watching my videos. Yeah, my collecting days are over, my friend. I don't have money now, I don't have room, I don't have the inkling. I just need to crack on and do what I'm doing. Things are staying the same, which is good at the moment, so that's good. Anyway, good to hear from you again, mate. Keep in touch, and you get a gold star for watching and subscribing. Oh yes, guys, notifications. If you hit that little bell, you won't have to go searching on the web for my videos anymore. You'll be notified with a little bing when I post, which is, I'm hopefully going to do one a week. I've kind of done a bit of backlog and trying to catch up, but it's a fine tightrope. It's a balancing act for me to create the content. Doing this kind of stuff, can't do it daily. Making the video, editing it, and then loading it onto my laptop, then creating a movie out of it, and then uploading it to YouTube. There's a lot goes. It's not just holding my phone and going, oh yeah, blah blah blah. So much to it, and it's brain draining, but it's all I've got to do, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, right, I am not going to do anything more with this side now, apart from wash the underside of that mat, so it's ready to lay down when the pads, the sound deadening pads turn up. They should be here today, so that can wait. But I'm not going to start sanding and angle grinding and painting, treating those rust patches yet. because I want to do both sides at the same time. There's no point in faffing around with all the different tools, putting them away, getting other stuff out. So I'm going to put this mat back down so I can then fold the other side right up. And then once I've prepared that side, I'm going to go around with my paintbrush and my super duper rust converter and bathe the whole lot in it. So that will stop the rot from the inside out. Okay, catch you in a bit. Oh, what can I focus on to end this? Did it easy just do a video clip with it speaking? Really? Nah, get away. Okay, side 2, driver's side, drinker's side in the States. What bloody hell's that? It's a bloody Q-tip. Yeah, I've got that up out the way, and it is worser than I thought. When I start scraping that away in a minute, there's going to be huge patches. So I am really glad that I've gone. Oh look, there's a tab. Perhaps I could smoke that. if I still smoke, which I don't. Oh yeah, I might have COPD on top of everything else. I had to have a lung testy thingy, but they don't know that it's COPD because it's a side effect of lupus. So anyway, let's go back to that lot I missed. Can't be doing with that, can we? So I need to get Jimmy in, Jimmy the Hoover, and crack on sucking. Suck it, baby. Right. Now, let's have a look. He's proper. Right. I can't see now. I'm just, as I was saying, I can't see now. I'm just looking at the phone screen and the flipping carpet. What are we looking at over there, boys? Is it good? Ugh. Not overly. I need to get all this out, don't I? Let's do this properly. Yeah, I found this bit, I did all this bit last week. See, again, look at all this. It's cracking to pieces. It's just shit, isn't it? But then it goes. It's pretty much soundproofing on the bulkhead, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, so I've got to get the grinder out in a minute to just highlight things. But yeah. As you can see, that's just with vacuum cleaner and steely brush whilst vacuuming, just doing that. Yeah, so once I disturb all this, that's going to be a patch, that's going to be a patch, that's going to be a big patch. They haven't got a patch on us, have they? And then this is going to be done. This here, there. Yeah, quite extensive. No. Right, I need to get Mr. Grinder out. Actually, I might get grinder and battery drill with a wire brush in it, a wire wheel in it. What's the matter, Snoddy? Rah. Okay, so this is all cleaned. Ready to go. Yeah, I did cut the carpet in the end. I just had to. I had to get in there because that was horrendous. But I've had the flappy wheel in there, and there was a bit more deeper in there, like right in the centre of the screen. I'd done that piece because that's what I could see, but there was still hidden stuff. So I have got Bimblers Facebook group, motorcycle group, Nutrust 661. That's what I always use. It's expensive, but you get what you pay for. So I'm going to splash it all over Henry Cooper style. Look it up, kids. And hopefully then we can just spin around and do that other side quickly. Just nick the missus's foundation brush. Shh, don't tell her. Right, and that's my foundation brush. Catch you in a bit.
Alright guys and girls, I'm indoors because I'm knackered today. I've done too much and it has to stop. So I've bought the original stereo in out of that Ford Transit Connect 2006 Mark 1. And here it is. Let's not fanny around. There is the front of it. Obviously I've taken it all apart. Obviously, you know, obvs. There we go. What I'm doing is I'm cleaning it. And most importantly, because it's a cassette player, it has a drive belt. I wanted to check before I put any cassettes in, it starts chewing them up. I wanted to check the drive belt. And lo and behold, it's good. It is actually pretty darn good. So either that's been changed at some point in its history, or well, I don't know. It's probably never played. No. See, that should come down and release. It's like a little break there. Okay, so that belt's fine. Are there any more belts in there? I wonder. That's the one we can see. Again, look at all the shite in there. That one needs to come out. We've got the pinch wheel down in there. That needs a cotton bud with some isopropyl alcohol on it. And the cassette head. How good is that? Can't really see. I'm going to have to get my little microscope camera out in a bit. See if I can... that's alright. It just needs a bit of a swab. I don't think it hasn't played anything really, because when the tape passes over the head after many hours, it does wear a groove in the face of the head, and that has no signs of anything on it, so that's good. Just needs a darn good clean. Good old suck job. And I need to take this front fascia off and go and get the old toothbrush in there, don't I? Ooh, look at my flap, missus. Oh dear. Bloody stormy again. I mean, look at the state of this PCB. Just needs a good old sucky. Sucky. People that know Nintendo games will know that sound. Sucky. Mario, Luigi's Mansion. Sucky. Right. I'm going to get sucking with my sucker. Rah. Mr. Shark. So game on. Right, well, that's all done. Took me 2 or 3 minutes to get all that done. No need to put any dampness in there because it'll just ask that to sort of rust. So there's still some bits in there. I need to get my fine. I'll go and get my shaver brush to get in a little detail. But yes, I know I'm a bit Alan about this kind of stuff, but I love all my audio. If you watch some of my other videos, you'll see me repairing boom boxes and stereos and record players and amplifiers, things like that. So to have an original cassette player in the van is fantastic. Now I have a little yes I do, ladies, sorry. Now I have this little Bluetooth module. Unfortunately it's a transmit and receive, so I'm not sure whether that'll work in this, but I have also fitted another single Bluetooth model, a receiver, which I've soldered into one of my boom boxes. So when I turn the boom box on, I've got cassette player, I have got the 4 medium long shortwave VHF or UHF signals. Yeah, and FM, and it now has Bluetooth, so I can just put Bluetooth on my phone, bing, connects to it, makes a funny bleepy bleepy noise, and I can play anything through that old boombox. It's incredible. Now there seems to be quite a bit of space in these older units, because everything got smaller over the years and more compact. So yeah, there's no reason why I shouldn't go upstairs and get that little thing out. Stop it, man! And oh god, I need to go to the loo. And install that in here. But for the time being, I'm just going to put it back together, and we'll go from there. Right. Ooh. Abracadabra, alakazam.
Weeds and things. Gardening. Right, Caroline started on the planter because that's got to go. So she's just transplanting the good ones, binning the bad ones. What she says are bad ones. Hey, strobs are coming on. Look at them little blighters. Trouble is, I think the rats are getting in now, and they jump, just playing silly buggers, going up and down there, chomping away. These need a bloody water, don't they? Stop waffling, E.T. What you doing? Headlining. We are headlining cleaning. I'm using the Vax Spot Wash Duo. That's simple. You put your cleaning, your warm water in there, a little bit of cleaning solution. Turn it on. Squirt it on with a button. Squirt, squirt. Turn the machine off. Use the brush to... I should have done it before and then after. This lot here was basically that. Well, I think you saw the headliner before. I've only done like a little line, a little test line, right in the view. I didn't know whether this would just fall apart, being like a cardboardy thing, but on closer inspection, it's what's that like? It's like expanded foam with a cardboardy sort of back. So at the moment it seems to be holding up rather well, and I've just done that first application. I've just agitated it, just got to concentrate on this little bit now, then it's back on with the power, and then it should all be clean, and then I can concentrate on the rest of it, because it is skanky. And if that fails, if it still looks like, you know, an 18-year-old van headlining, after I've given it the Vax Spot Wash Duo treatment, then I'm just going to cover it with that big bag of felt what I've got. The anthracite grey is in there. That's the insulation. That's the door sill for the driver's side that I've managed to pick clean. Trim parts there. Trim parts up there, or just stuff everywhere, isn't it? Just stuff literally everywhere. The other sound deadening pads have turned up, so that's good. But before I get in there doing that, I need to get this sorted. Incidentally, the Caroline's doing the transplanting of the plants, because all that stuff, all this has to go. Really make sure all that has to go because of the bigger shed. You need to get extra 2 foot. So I'm trying to blow things out of the way. So I went out last night for the first time in a bloody long time. Had a cracking night out with our work colleagues. To say sort of, you know, farewell and thank you for my service, for my retirement sort of thing. You know, health retirement. And a bloody good night. I had to sort of duck out 3/4 of the way through because I was just dog tired, and got home, went to bed, and couldn't get up in the morning. Bumped my head. So yeah, really good night. I think it shows. I think it shows today. So I'm quite chirpy. Right, let's get on before it starts bloody raining. Right, well I think I'm going to continue to clean the rest of that. What do you think? That is a huge difference, isn't it? Yes, it hasn't got rid of these soot lines, but they're a different shade. I mean, look at the difference, night and day, isn't it? So I'm going to cover it over, carry on with that, with the Vax Spot Wash Duo. Available now, only 99. But wait, it's a good bit of kit. To be fair, you can do your seats with it, upholstery with it, roof linings with it, as you can see. Look at that. Yeah, good bit of kit. It's about the 5th time I've used it. I did the Audi seats with it a little while ago. Of course, it's been winter time, so I need to do the Touran seats badly. Get that cleaned up. Right, stop waffling easy. Crack on. You got a whole thing of water there to use up. Just get on there, get it sudded, sud it out, and then get it clean and suck it up and let it dry. Okay. The Vac Spot Wash Duo. You know you need one. Bing bong. Well, look at that. Look. That is plenty grubby enough, isn't it? Now it's not far away from what was in there to start with, so we lost about 10 mil, but boy, that is dirty, isn't it? There you go, I've scrubbed it that hard, it's disappeared. No woos. He's not happy, are you? Because it's Sunday and there's lots of banging going on from the old boys with their guns. Okay, so here it is, drying. Obviously it will lighten up slightly when it dries completely. Oh, I don't think that's too bad. Okay, you're going to have some stains. It's not going to be brand new, is it? I've got it's 18-year-old. Okay, on to the next thing. Whilst that's doing its thing, here is that anthracite carpety felty backing that I am going to put on the bulkhead. So I'm just cleaning this off, giving it a bit of a scrub-a-dub-dub. And that is the parcel trailer, and that's how clean that's come up. That's flipping lovely, that is. Oh, that looks new. That looks really cool. You get out what you put in, apparently. Now, I was just about to start cutting and felting, and Kaza, she goes, are you going to put any sound deadening on there before you put any felt on? Vicky forgot about it. So as it turned up yesterday, yes, I'm going to. Good job, she's here. See, that's what I say. It's more than 2 eyes and ears and noses.
That's why you married me, isn't it?
Something like that. Or was it for your money? I think it's for your money.
For my money. Definitely wasn't that.
Oh my goodness. Right, so we've got that. I think what I'm going to do is stick it in these recesses. You don't need to put a whole pad on there, just chop it up into pieces, because it just got to stop resonance. That's all it is, the resonance. So you don't have to actually, cover a panel completely with the stuff. Just a few bits here and there, which is great, because I ain't buying no more.
No.
That's nearly £200 in sound insulation, sound deadening, and the matting. Might be a bit more. Shh, don't tell Kaz, because she'll hit the freaking roof. I tell you. Shit. Right, let's get on before she kills me. I'm loving all this upholstery kind of stuff, because I'm learning all the time. I think being taught by myself and my wife. Top tips. So now I'm onto the felting. Words are starting to get a bit stuttery. So basically what I've done is I've measured out, look at this sound end, and it goes all the way, 3 or 4 on there. Just secured just the top of it in line with that. I don't need to take this material right to the top there, because this has got this sound deadening stuff already stuck on, so that will cover over this bit. And I've measured down about 1 inch past. Do you mind? There, and Carol even give me some of this stuff. It's like a plectrum for a giant or something. What's it called?
Taylor's chalk.
Taylor's chalk. So I just put it against where the angle is, just run it down there, and you just, it's simple, isn't it? Again, right tool for the job. What does that say? Hancock, London. Is that an instruction? Right, I need to keep chopping. Then we have this stuff. Industrial strength adhesive. Great stuff that is. When you spray it on, it comes out in like a vertical fan, about 7 or 8 inches, but depending on how far away from the object you are. It's really good. Beehive, you. No swearing. Right, let's do some more Nutra 661 just to treat these patches before we go any further and make these surfaces back in the van. That's not going to happen. I have run out of super squirt, super glue. Yes, I have got a tin of Evo stick. I'm not using that Evo stick with a brush trying to do that. No way. Because I've got the big section to do, the top section of the bulkhead, both sides. So we've done the lower section, both sides. Looks alright, doesn't it? I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to call it a day on this episode. There's so much going on and just not enough hours in the day as usual, but we'll get there as usual. Alright, thanks for looking. Notifications please, likes, and what's the other one? Thanks. Catch you next time on Out of Town with Quality Control.